All right, we are here talking a little bit about the jerk, and I decided I didn't like the way we were teaching jerk technique because I think I found some people that were teaching it a little bit better than we were. I know it's a huge shock to admit that you were wrong or things could be done better, but that's what we did. So I'm going to show you what we were doing because I think the way that we were teaching the jerk before was a pretty common way to teach the lift. In our old jerk setup, which our wonderful demo girl Margaret is demoing, she is going to have kind of an extension position in the jerk, and she is going to start the jerk movement by dipping into her heel. So before we were cueing people hard that when they started that dip to sit hard in their heel and to drive the bar vertical. Okay, so she's going to go ahead and do that for us and hold that overhead receiving position. Okay, and you see that it doesn't look terrible, but if you notice, the bar just isn't driven back quite as far as it could be. And when there's weight on this bar, it's going to need to be back a little bit more. So if you have athletes like we did, relax, they were missing a lot of jerks out to the front, maybe kind of look like they were pushing the bar away, here's going to be your fix. All right, instead of having your athletes in this extended rack position, you're going to have them think about pulling their ribs down a little bit towards their pelvis. Now, you don't want them to crunch themselves forward because then you can dump the bar out the front. They should still have this bar racked on their shoulder and on their collarbone. She's still in a nice resting position. She doesn't feel uncomfortable or excessive strain forward, but you can see that this is much more neutral. She's not racked into that extended position. Now, the next major thing, when she dips, I'm going to tell her to focus feeling her big toe on the ground. All right, she's not going to rock forward on her toe and have her heel come up off the ground. The heel's still going to remain on the ground, but the focus is going to be to dip and push through the big toe. All right, she's going to go ahead and demonstrate that for us. Hold that overhead position, and the bar comes back. All right, you can see it's just a small difference. It's going to be exaggerated as we go up in weight. The bar is going to come back and be more balanced and in a better receiving position. You can go ahead and relax. Okay, so you can try that with your athletes if they're missing jerks forward. Have them change their setup from being overly extended and in their heel to being neutral and using their big toe.